It's Pete Jardine with Caveman Coffee Company, and we're here to talk about this new venture we're doing. We're teaming up with the great Onnit company, and we're helping them do the Onnit roast, the Colombian amber that we're doing. I just want to talk a little bit about where the coffee came from, how it came about, and what this is all about, and I'm really excited. David Certain, David, he's our master roaster here at Caveman Coffee. The guy never smiles. So we get him to smile, that's kind of a smile. It's a ground-making, most breaking moment for Caveman Coffee Company. Anyway, David's our master roaster here. People's coffee palates are really developing now, and it used to be everybody wanted dark roasted coffee, Starbucks or whatever, darker roasted, French roast or whatever. It was more of a burnt coffee, and people's palates are really getting developed, and there's a whole movement toward lighter roasted coffee where you can really taste the flavors, right, of the coffee. Correct. And that's what this whole venture came about, is getting rid of the kind of bitterness in the coffee, so it'll pair better with the fats that we put in, the butters, the coconut creams, the coconut oils, all that stuff. He owns the farm in Colombia where we get our coffee from. Our coffee's from one farm in Colombia. It's not even single origin. We got single estate coffee, and he would never roast his coffee too dark because it would ruin his flavors, right?
That is correct, yeah.
So me and David sat together. We were roasting all day long one day. We're trying to find this different roast, and it was like an all-day venture, and we got all kinds of samples going. We're doing our micro roast right here in the roaster, and it's actually kind of a disappointing day. I didn't really like anything we did. I went home. I took a few samples with me. The next morning, I tried this coffee. I'm going to make my coffee. I'm going to put butter and whatever in it and do the MCT thing, and I tried one of the coffees, and first I drink it. Wait a minute. This one I tried yesterday. This is amazing coffee. Like it had like a citrus to it, like the aftertaste. It tasted like there was almost like orange infused with the coffee, and it had a certain amount of sweetness. And wow, this is crazy. This is a totally different coffee. I must have missed this yesterday. Anyway, so I mixed it with the butter and the MCT, a little bit of cinnamon, nothing else, and that's it. And I come across this really this bouquet, this really floral kind of citrusy coffee, and it stayed with the coffee. It was like overwhelming, like almost like I had sweetener in the coffee, and like I drink it, and the aftertaste was very orangey. Moses, this is Moses over there on the phone. Moses is the guy that lost the coffee. David had everything written down on a little yellow, his curve written down on a little yellow pad about, the temperatures and the roasting curve about how to develop this coffee. It was lost. We spent about a month roasting 4 times a week, batches and batches and batches, to find this coffee that was like, it was my white whale, man. This was like, and every day they were like, I would take it home. Did we get it? Did we get it? And I'm home. Nah, it doesn't quite have it. It's not the same. So after about a month, we finally came across this, what we were calling the silver, and bam, there it was. We found it. I took it home. David, I think this is it. I think this is it. I'm sure this is it. I took it home. Bam, it was it. So after all that work, we came up with the Colombian amber from Onnit. We are so proud of this, and I'm so proud of this. Like, this was like all that searching. This is the white whale that I finally found. There's nothing like this on the market. You start mixing, if you're doing the lifestyle, if you're mixing the butter, the MCT, the cinnamon, the coconut oil, the coconut cream, the cacao, any of these mixtures, like this really enhances everything. You don't even need sweetener in it. A lot of times people put stevia and stuff to cover up whatever bitterness they get from whatever coffee they're using. You don't need that. It tastes wonderfully beautiful the way it is. I'm so excited to share this with Onnit and to grow with them and see where this takes it. And I want everybody to take this at home to really enjoy this and really enjoy the coffee as it is. Don't just mix it up right away. Enjoy it as it is. Let it cool down a little bit. You let the coffee cool down a little bit. The citrus, the orange, and everything will come out. And just enjoy.